Hey everyone, and happy 4th of July. We got Little Man here with us today, and he is very upset he doesn't get to eat any of this food that I'm going to show you here for our meal prep Sunday. But I thought I'd show off some cuteness since he wants to tell you. Happy 4th of July. Is that what you're telling everybody? Are you saying happy 4th of July? Well, we have a super cute outfit on today. This is courtesy of the grandma. And I don't usually buy holiday outfits because she likes to do it. And I actually found a sort of red shirt. Those of you who know me quite well, you know red's not my favorite color, even though my mom says it looks great on me. Doesn't she tell me that about everything? Well, anyways, I thought we would show off the cute little man today because he's looking adorable. Then again, he looks adorable every day. All right, we're gonna pass him along. Hopefully he'll leave my hair with me. Yeah, that's what you get for long hair, right? All right, well, anyways, happy meal prep Sunday. Oh, my hair's looking all crazy now. That's all right, mom hair, don't really care. But hopefully it's not in the food because I just, have the food all in front of me. But what else would be new there either? For all those mamas out there with long hair, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so for Meal Prep Sunday, this lovely 4th of July, we have lots of food coming at you today, partially because we have a nice visitor coming our way. And no, I do not mean tropical storm Elsa. She's also headed our way, but fingers crossed things go okay and she stays pretty weak. But we have Dexter's great grandma coming to meet him for the first time. And so anybody who had babies during COVID knows how special it is anytime you get to have a family member come visit. And I mean, I guess in my opinion, it's kind of a blessing how things have worked out because it's not like we had a big rush of family come all at once. We've had family coming, over the course of time, which really helps us out, but it also is nice because it's not so overwhelming, Plus we didn't have everybody come when he was an infant when kind of the whole 3 months was a big blur, right? Okay, so anyways, I apparently got off on a tangent. I need more coffee, but I'm going to show you everything we're having this week that I prepped this morning. So first, if you've been following, you know the husband's having eggs for his egg sandwiches. He's actually home tomorrow, so I only made 4 eggs for him this week. I figured tomorrow we'll probably have breakfast together so I can make stuff fresh. Or who knows, maybe he'll make breakfast too. We'll see. But I also made the egg bake. I brought it back. So it's just real simple. It's like somewhere around 6 or 7 eggs. And oh, hello, so great for you to join, waving back. Yay. All right, so I brought the egg bake back. It's just somewhere around 6 to 7 eggs. And what I do is I whisk them together with a little bit of Greek yogurt, the plain kind. Don't use something like strawberry. Okay, or I mean, you can if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. As much as I like sweet and salty, that sounds revolting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix our eggs up with a little bit of Greek yogurt. It's kind of like the people who use milk in theirs, but we don't really buy milk, so I use Greek yogurt. And I use my handy dandy little whisk from Pampered Chef, which is not handy, so I'm not gonna get it, but it's just real quick to whip up the eggs. And then what I do is I actually prep the 8x8 pan with my vegetables. So I don't have eggs in it yet. I've sprayed it. I've added, well, this time, spinach, so fresh spinach and tomato. You can do whatever vegetables you want. You got leftover roasted ones from last night. Those are awesome in egg bakes. But I just go ahead and I put the veggies in, I pour the eggs over, and then I sprinkle, what's on top? Cheese. Okay, so I just use shredded Mexican cheese because that's what I had in my fridge that was open. But you can do whatever you want. You got cheddar, you got mozzarella, you got shredded, you got black, you just cut it up, that's fine. Whatever you want, but as long as there's cheese, then I'm happy about it. If you're dairy free though, maybe no cheese. All right, so there's the egg bake. So hopefully the great grandma enjoys egg bake, but if not, we got other eggs we can make real quick, no biggie. Okay, we have lunch. Where did I put lunch? Here we go. First, we have brown rice, which I cooked in my handy dandy pressure cooker. It was acting a little funny this morning. Found out I didn't put the seal around the little metal part. Oops. Oh well. it cooked anyways, so that's kind of a miracle. So we've got brown rice cooked in the pressure cooker. It makes it super easy normally, unless you do what I did. Don't do that. I was afraid it was gonna explode on me or something. Turns out I was just an idiot. You're an idiot. It's a Grinch quote, in case you didn't get that. It's Christmas in July, right? I can bring up Christmas movies, yeah? Okay, this is something the husband is super duper excited about. It is Asian food, yeah? And usually my Asian food sucks. Now those Korean beef bowls that I make, fantastic. He said those are the, how did you put it? The best Chinese food I've ever made, or Asian food, sorry, right? Yeah, best Asian food I've ever made. I mean, that's probably not saying too much because it usually sucks, but it turns out that it was pretty good. And hi, Karen. We might have to bring somebody back on screen for you to see. You already missed him. All right, so we've got here General Tso's chicken. And you'll notice it doesn't look quite like a Chinese restaurant, right? Yeah, okay, you've probably noticed. It's not deep fried. Okay, so I just kind of sauteed the chicken. I do that separately so that they don't get all kind of stuck together. And then I pull that out and, oh, you can't get your sound to work. Oh, well, I'm guessing it is working because Becky up above you is responding to something I said about the Grinch. So, I'm not very good at troubleshooting live here. And actually, you can't hear me anyways. So, you don't even know what I'm telling you. So hopefully, oh, there you are. Hi. I was saying Little Man was already on, so I might have to bring him back at the end so that you get to see him. Okay, so this is General Tso's chicken. It is not deep fried. I saute the chicken first, and then I pull that out before it gets overdone. I add my vegetables in, and I'll tell you a little trick. You can't even really tell. I actually use frozen bell peppers and onions. It saves me a ton of prep time. I use the fresh stuff for the next thing coming up here in just a minute, but I use the bag of frozen for this. It's super easy. I, of course, cut up some jalapenos too, and it does have some chili peppers in it, like those dried ones that I've only ever used once, and then I think like bugs got into the bag or something, so I've got them sealed up tight this time. There's no bugs getting in there. But anyways, General Tso's chicken, first time attempt, so we will see how it goes. And remember, that's going with our brown rice. And if you have a pressure cooker at home, that instant pressure cooker, the electric one of some kind, I have a great recipe on cheesynutrition.com for how you can make perfect brown rice in there every single time. It's super easy. I honestly don't even measure the water anymore. I just know what it looks like by now. But I did measure the recipe. Nope, I did measure the water for the recipe so that you guys can get it, and it works perfectly every time. All right, we talked about breakfast, we talked about lunch. We have 3 dinners for this week, and I made something special. Okay, so first, I made my lasagna. And something interesting about my lasagna, something I've always done, I hate boiling lasagna noodles. I hate them. It just seems like a waste of time to me. And then on top of that, they end up all sticking together, and it's a big gloopy mess. And then you have to wash the pan, and it's like everything wrong about it. I just don't want to do it. Okay, so I actually make this without boiling noodles, and no, I do not pay for the no boil noodles. These are just regular whole wheat noodles. I can't reach the box from here, but I would prove it to you otherwise. But these are actually done, but I don't boil the noodles. Ta-da! Okay, it looks gross from the side, but it's lasagna. You know it's delicious, right? So it's got a layer of, yes, it does look yummy. I'm pretty excited. Oh, it smells delicious. Okay, it's got a layer of noodles on the bottom, but what I do is I add a little bit of the red sauce and then a little bit of water, and I kind of make sure it's all spread out on the bottom. And then I put the first layer of noodles, and then I add the ricotta cheese and the mozzarella cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. And then I put more noodles, a little sauce and water, and then I add the meat layer, noodles, sauce and water. And by this time you've used all the sauce, and you've used like just under a cup of water. Sometimes I use a cup. I kind of look at it and decide, but it's about a cup of water plus your whole jar of sauce. And then I put it in the oven, no cheese on top yet, covered in aluminum foil, and then I cook it at 350 for about an hour. I honestly put it for 50 minutes, but I was busy, and so it got about an hour. And then I pull it out, I put more mozzarella on top, I bake it, and it comes out beautiful like this. Perfect for company, right? And it was super quick and easy because I didn't have to boil noodles, I didn't have to get out the big pan. I just love it. Anyways, I'm working on a video for my Meal Planning Pros friends. So if you're in that group, you know that you're getting it. But it's just a video showing you how I make it. All right, second dinner is where I used those fresh bell peppers. So we are gonna have, oh, I can smell it. It smells so good because I used the good cumin from the Spice and Tea Exchange. But here we have chicken fajitas, and this is even easier than what you think because I actually cooked this chicken a while ago, and it doesn't mean that it's rotten. I put it in my freezer in big gallon Ziplocs, and so each chicken breast was boiled and it was taken out and I left them whole. So when I'm ready for them, they are frozen individually. I can just like pull one out. Actually, I pulled 3 because they're having company, but I sauteed the peppers and onions this morning. I had the spices and the water straight to that, and so it looks a little bit soupy at first, but then I cut up the chicken and I mix it in real quick, and then I just have it already packaged. So on fajita night, we just pull out what we need, reheat it, and then ta-da! And you can reheat this on the stove or in the microwave, and I would just recommend adding a little bit of water or chicken broth so it doesn't dry out. All right, we got one more thing. It's because it's 4th of July. We're having brats. Yeah, I just cooked them up this morning. I've also already chopped the onions because we like raw onions with ours, and we're gonna have salad with it, so I already chopped all those vegetables. I did not wash the lettuce yet and do my lettuce trick because we're pretty much just gonna eat these tonight and tomorrow, and so, I don't know, in my head it like wasn't worth all the extra time. Oh yay, Becky says we are having hot dogs. I think it's just kind of nice on 4th of July to have something like that. Even though we're not going to a barbecue or a cookout, it's super fun to just do it at home. And I, of course, I'm gonna put cheese on mine. And we're having a few tater tots too. Don't let me forget those because the husband definitely wants those too. Okay, here's my special thing for the week. So I'm gonna tag her later, but my friend Sonia sells Epicure, and I bought this lemon curd, I don't know, a while ago, and I was really excited about it. It looks delicious. And then I never used it. So I asked her the other day, I said, how can I use this lemon curd? I'm not really feeling the whole lemon curd thing. Oh yay, more burgers and dogs, woo woo. All right, so I wasn't really feeling just lemon curd. And honestly, the husband wasn't really into that idea either. So what else can I do? So she actually gave me a recipe for lemon chicken, like Asian lemon chicken, all right? And that sounded interesting, but we were already having General Tso's. So she said, you can make lemon bread. And I'm like, lemon bread? I love citrus. I love lemon poppy seed muffins. So I made lemon bread, and this is in a Pampered Chef stone, so the time might be a little different if you use it in a metal pan or if you have a glass loaf pan, but it does smell citrusy, that's for sure. And you do add some lemon zest to it as well, so that's got a little extra. Plus, the rest of the lemon, I haven't made it yet, but it's the rest of my lemon here with, well, mostly all the zest gone. And I'm just gonna use that with a little bit of powdered sugar and make a little bit of glaze to go on top so it's even more lemony. And you can look in here, that's actually not poppy seed. Okay, so it kind of looks like it, which is kind of convenient, I guess, but it's actually flaxseed. So you'll notice it's not full flaxseed. Can you tell? It's not full flaxseed. You don't want to use whole ones most of the time because our bodies aren't going to break them down. So you're not going to get any of the goodies that are inside if you're using the whole ones, okay? But yeah, see, you thought it was poppy seed. It's actually flaxseed. So it's ground flaxseed because the recipe called for 3 eggs, which is fine. You can totally use 3 eggs. I, on the other hand, was like, 3 eggs. I might need those 3 eggs this week because we have company coming and, you know, there's only so many eggs here. And since the hurricane's coming and I don't know how this area reacts with their panic buying, there might not be any eggs. So I use flaxseed. And so you use a tablespoon of the ground flaxseed, and then you use 3 tablespoons of water, and then you just put it in a little bowl and you let it sit for 5 minutes, and then it's a vegan egg replacement. So there's actually no eggs in here. So it does smell good. I haven't tasted it yet, obviously, in case you didn't figure that out. But it looks really good, and oh yes, you can hear the baby. He is chatty. So I did spray this a little because I haven't used it a lot, but you can tell on the bottom there, it does look a little more like flaxseed, but it smells delicious. All right, so I'm excited to try this. Hopefully it doesn't break now that I'm showing you. So it did make a pretty good sized loaf, but it didn't raise all the way up. So I don't know if that's like because I did something wrong or what, but all right. That's what we're having this week. And I got baby back. Baby back, baby back, baby back. Yeah. You're not ribs. Oh, look who it is. He came to say happy 4th of July. Again. What are you looking at? Tell everybody. Tell them. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Oh, you're licking your lips. You smell everything? What are you most excited about? You gonna drool in the lasagna? Yeah? Okay. Well, that's all we have for today. We just want to say happy 4th of July, and we hope everybody has a lovely day. You gonna tell them? Nah, we're just gonna drool a little. Okay. Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody. And hope you had a good meal prep.